Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be talking through my June favourites. I'm sitting in a bit of a different setup today because I had to get as close to the window as possible because it's the hottest day of the year. And there's just no way I could have filmed with lights, so I'm basically trying to get really close to the window to get a bit of light on my face, but it's just a bit of a funny setup, and I'm using my vlogging camera, but let's just go with it. I know people say this a lot, but seriously for me this month has absolutely flown by. I'm really busy in June and July, and then I feel like in August things quieten down a bit, but June and July is just going so fast. It's absolutely crazy. So I was trying to think of my favorites, and it was quite difficult to think of some, but actually once I started writing them down, there have been a few things that I've been loving. There's a mix of beauty and books and style and random favorites as well. Let me start by telling you what I'm wearing on my lips because I know I'll get lots of questions. This is an old favorite of mine. I've had this for absolutely years. It's the Tom Ford Wild Ginger lipstick. Comes in this amazing packaging. Tom Ford lipsticks are very expensive, but it's a very pretty, like, orangey red shade. It's not matte, I don't think. It's very comfortable on the lips anyway. Okay, now let's get on with the favorites. I think I'll start with beauty, get those out the way. You guys recently saw that I went on a little press evening hotel overnight stay thing with Clinique. It was such a fun evening, but in our bedroom, in our bathrooms, they put a collection of different products from their Take the Day Off range. I've only ever used the solid cleansing balm, which I really like. I think I've already been through one of those already. I've never tried this. It was the Take the Day Off cleansing oil. I think the last time I used a cleansing oil, it was the Body Shop one. I used to really like that, the chamomile cleansing oil. Found it a little bit messy, but I thought I'd give this a go, and I really like it. I really enjoy using this as my first cleanse. It's got a really handy pump, so I normally do like 2 pumps of oil and just put it straight on my face, all over my skin and my eyes as well. It takes my makeup off really quickly, and then I find that my skin is clean and I can do a second cleanse with a cleanser that's more for my skin, like the Oscar Renaissance cleanser, cleansing gel, or whatever other cleanser I want to use. Because I feel like this is better just to take your makeup off, and then you can do a proper second cleanse. So I really like this. It's just so fast to take your makeup off. Also for skincare, I've been loving this. I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video before. It's the Kat Burke Vitamin C Intensive Face Cream. I was looking for an evening moisturizer, and Caroline Hirons recommended this one, and I've really been enjoying it. I've used like a lot of this. The only moisturizer I use in the evening, unless I'm using an oil, and then I'll just use the oil. But it's obviously a vitamin C enriched moisturizer. It's very hydrating, but it doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. Smells really nice. Smells kind of floral. I think it was pretty expensive. If I remember, I got it from Space NK, but I've really been enjoying using it. Next up are some body products, and if you listen to mine and Anna's podcast when we interviewed Alexia Ng, the co-founder of Cult Beauty, she talked a lot about Therapy, which is a brand I already love. I absolutely love their bath salts. She really highly recommended this, which is the Cherish Skin Repair Serum. Oh my god, my bottle is already so grubby. This is such a beautiful body serum, which is kind of like a body oil. I'm not sure what the difference is. It feels like an oil to me. It's got all these amazing ingredients in. It smells incredible, and it just left my skin feeling so moisturized. I didn't feel like I'd wasted time moisturizing my body and I hadn't done anything. It is quite heavy, but if you're happy to put it on before bed, you just wake up with amazing skin. Also from Therapy, I've been loving these. These are the crystal clear smelling salts. So you get them like this in a little pot, and it also comes with this extra essence, and basically inside are these amazing crystals, and they smell incredible. It's very similar to the bath salts, but the idea is that if you're feeling stressed or anxious, which often I am, especially when I'm sitting at my desk, you just smell these, you like breathe them in. It says take the lid off, inhale deeply 3 to 5 times, or place on your desk and with the lid open for continued support. Oh my god, it just smells like calm. They really work. If you're the sort of person that gets quite nervous and anxious in certain situations, like, try these out. And I think once the smell starts wearing off, you just add a little bit more of the essence onto the crystals, and I've really been enjoying these. This has been my lip balm of choice for the past like 6 months. I've almost finished it. It's the Nivea Original Care. I think Anna recommended this. Look, that's literally all I've got left. I've been using this to death, and it's been the only thing that's really been hydrating my lips. They're not as dry as they used to be, but this is just such a good, easy lip balm that I've really been enjoying. If you saw my light, layered, glowy makeup tutorial that I did recently, you would have seen me using the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, which is an old favorite of mine that I've just kind of fallen back in love with. You can use this as a primer all over your skin, or you can just like dot it on your cheekbones, down your nose. It's a liquid highlighter, but it's not glittery. It's not like seriously highlighting. It's just like dewy. It gives you this like dewy glow. It says Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. It's so nice. Love that. Here's a bit of a random favourite. If you saw my vlog, Rich and I went to the Sipsmith Gin Factory, and or distillery, I always call it a factory, and it was so interesting. They gave us one of their Sipsmith London Cup gins, and I've just been loving this. Like, I'm really into gin and tonic. This is kind of like the Pimm's, it's like gin's answer to Pimm's, basically. It's fruity and summery and very easy to drink. So I think you mix, this is the flavoured gin, and then you mix this like tonic water or ginger ale or whatever you want to mix it with, and it's so nice. Whenever I go to a bar now, I'm going to ask if they have London Cup gin because I really like it. I picked up these sunglasses when I was in the airport going to Lisbon. They are from Prada. I got them from World Duty Free. And I've been looking for some big oversized sunglasses for a while. I want sunglasses that especially when I'm not wearing makeup or it's early in the morning, and I can just put them on and they kind of hide my face. I've got a really small face, so often I try on these like style of sunglasses, especially like the Celine ones that everyone has, and they just don't suit me. I really struggle to find sunglasses that suit me. I know that sounds surprising considering how many I've got, but it always takes me ages to find some that look good. So these are from Prada. I had a voucher which was very nice. And they look like this. I mean, they are huge, but I think that's kind of the point. I just had to embrace the oversized look. And I really like them. They've got this little like metal bit in the bridge. They're not too dark. I think that's the key, because they're not too heavy on my face, and they're very light to wear and they're very comfortable. So those are from Prada. I will link those down below if I can find the link. The next favorite is a book, and it is Ice Cream for Breakfast by Laura Jane Williams. Look how cute the cover of this is. But this is a really nice kind of easy read. To be fair though, even though it's an easy read, it's taking me ages. I just have no free time for reading. I try and read in the evening when I'm lying in bed, but I've just really been enjoying this. It's basically about, it's non-fiction, and Laura found herself at the kind of highlight of her career. She was at her own book launch for one of her first books, and she realized that she was just really unhappy, and she decided to kind of quit it all to become a full-time nanny, which was really not at all what she was doing. And from doing that, I think she learned how to change her mindset and embrace life like a child. And the whole book is about like through a child's eye and what it's like to make decisions and live life. And I don't know, it's interesting. There are sections that I'm like, I'm not really into like writing in books, you know, when you can like fill things out, but there's definitely some key things that I'm taking away from the book as I read it that are making me feel a bit more chilled about life. I've been loving my Topshop sliders. Let me see if I can show you these properly. It's kind of hard on this camera. I did a shoot with a magazine, which I think I still can't tell you about. I think it's coming out in July, and the stylist was wearing those in khaki green, and she just looked so cool. She was wearing this like white shirt, like loose trousers, and then these sliders, and they looked so cool. So I went to get them from Topshop. They're only £20. There's loads. They're the ones that are like hanging on the wall, and they're so comfortable. I got mine in a 6, which is the size that I am, so they fit kind of true to size. And they're quite wide, like a bit like how Birkenstocks are. They're quite wide on the foot, so they're really comfortable. They've occasionally slipped off my foot when I'm walking somewhere fast, but apart from that, I've just really been loving them. I picked up a pair for my sister's birthday because she desperately wanted some as well. Just been enjoying wearing them. I have 2 favorites that I can't show you. One is a restaurant recommendation. I'm sure if you've been watching my vlogs or my Instagram stories, you'll know what it is, but Strut and Cluck. It's on Commercial Street in East London, like near Spitalfields. It's right opposite Urban Outfitters, if you know the area, and it's Israeli food. It's so good. I've been there twice. I had shakshuka the first time, which was delicious, and it comes with like pita bread to dip in. And then the second time I had like a turkey shawarma with a fried egg on top. So it was literally like pita bread, turkey, like shredded turkey, pulled turkey, whatever, and then a fried egg. And I can't even explain how delicious it is. It's definitely one of my favorite restaurants. I hope they open more because it's a bit of an awkward area to get to in terms of public transport. I hope they open one in like central London because it's so delicious. I just can't stop thinking about that turkey shawarma. It's so good. My last favorite, I'm a bit embarrassed to say, but it's Love Island. I've never watched it before, and it's such crap TV, but it's so good. And like for me, just having like an hour, half an hour to switch off every night and just watch stuff on TV. Like I often watch it whilst I'm doing my emails or like just browsing on my phone. It's not like a serious thing that we watch, but Rich and I have been watching it, and it's just kind of easy watching, and it's funny. I'm really liking Camilla. I think she's a very cool girl, and Marcel from Blazing Squad is just, love him. So let me know if you guys are also watching Love Island. I can't believe I am. It's really not my kind of thing, but I'm just embracing it. So those are all of my favorites. On Wednesday, I've got a really kind of special video coming up that I've been working really hard on, and I got really confused confused in the vlog that I was filming last week. I thought it was going up Wednesday, but it's not. It's going to go up next Sunday. So if you're watching my next vlog and thinking, what is she talking about? It's not Wednesday. She's got her days confused. That is why. It's very strange when you're vlogging for the week after. It's hard to like remember the days. Anyway, it's been really enjoyable filming without lights on this little camera. So let me know what you think, because if you don't mind, I might do this more often. Thanks for all of your support on the Lizelle episode on our podcast At Home With that went up on Wednesday. It was such an enjoyable one to record, so I'm really glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm heading off to New York tomorrow. I absolutely can't wait, so expect lots of content from there, Instagrams, I'm gonna be vlogging, and maybe there'll be a haul if I do some shopping. So I hope you all have a really good week, and I'll see you on Wednesday for my next video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.